Now, thank you for coming to class. You're coming to Football 101. Football 101 with 365. This is E-Dub. Just want to teach you a little bit about football if you don't know too much about it. Just want to make sure when you're sitting up, this is for females, when you're sitting up with your boyfriend and he's watching football and he say, yeah, touchdown. You know exactly what he's talking about. Some of these marks on the board may not make sense now, but at the end of the show, it will make a little bit more sense to you. Just want to start off with the whole general football thing. We have football, American football, which is different from soccer. Soccer in different countries called football as well. Football here is with the pigskin, and it's played on a 100-yard field from going this way from end zone to end zone. And then the field is 53 yards wide, 100 by 53. Alright, so we're going to start with the football field. Like I said, it's a 53 by 100 yards long. You have the football markings. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, which is half field, of course, because it's half the field. 40, 30, 20, 10, and then you have your other end zone. That'll be the football field for you. Outside the football field, outside these lines, would be out of bounds, all the way around it. Out of bounds is outside those lines. So this is where all the play have to go into in these lines right here. So in football, the main goal or the whole reason for playing football is to see who can score the most points. You have 11 men on the field at all times. You have 3 different units. You have offense. Offense job, when the offense has the ball, their job is to score points. Defense is just that, is defend your goal line. And then you have special teams, which involve kicking the ball in any manner. And that'll be field goals, kickoffs, or after PAT, points after touchdowns. So in football, you have 11 men on the field, offense and defense. So what you have would be, and I'm going to start right here, would be the quarterback. The quarterback job is either A, to pass the ball, run the ball, or hand the ball off to the halfback, or hand it off to the fullback. And then the other job he has is to pass it to the receivers. These are the receivers. The farthest people outside would be the receivers. I'm sorry, this is not the receiver. The X's. This is the receiver. And this is the receiver. Okay, so the quarterback job again is to hand it off, to pass, or he himself can run the ball. A running back job is to run the ball. That's why he's called a running back. Run the ball. But he can also receive the ball. He could, in any manner, have the ball in his hand and receive it. As well as the receivers, they can run the ball as well. So the quarterback job is to get the balls to these people. They have the fullback, halfback, and the 2 receivers. There may be 4 receivers, there could be 5 receivers on the field, or there could be no receivers on the field. There could be 2 running backs on the field, 1 running back, or no running backs on the field. So it could vary. You have the special lineman. The lineman job is to, of course, block the defense from getting to the offense, or getting to the quarterback to stop him from getting his pass off, or stopping the running back from getting his run. So you have the tackle. You have 2 tackles, a left tackle and a right tackle. You have a left guard and a right guard, and then you have a center. The center job is to give the ball to the running back. I'm sorry, to the quarterback. So the center hands the ball to the quarterback, and the quarterback pass or hand it off to the running back. We're going to move to the defensive side of the ball. Let's just say the quarterback is trying to get to this end zone to score points. So on defense you have linemen. On defense you have 3 lines of defense. You have the linemen, you have the linebackers, and the secondary. It's odd because the secondary is actually the 3rd line of defense, but they're secondary because they're the actual standing up unit. You have linebackers standing up, and you have the secondary standing up, and then you have the linemen in a down position. So in football you have the right end and the left end. Whatever way you're looking at it, and then you have the tackle. You have this is sometimes called a nose tackle. A lot of, and that's mainly with the 5-man line you have a nose tackle. But other than that, you have a D tackle. These is also known as D tackles. If there was another lineman there, he would be the nose tackle, but this could be the D tackle or D or nose tackle, depends on how you wanna call it. And then with this unit, this is the first line of defense. Their job is to get to the quarterback and get to the running back so he can't run the ball, and get to the quarterback so he can't pass the ball. So these linemen is the block, is to get through the offensive line and to get to the quarterback or the running back. Then you have the linebackers. They're referred to as LBs, linebackers. Defensive end is DNs. Defensive tackles is DTs, defensive tackles. And then you also have, I left it out here, you have safeties. Safeties, okay. So the linebacker, this is often called the middle linebacker, because he's in the middle. And then the middle linebacker, you have middle linebacker, you have, and some people have different names. So you have this would be Mike, middle linebacker. You have Will. Will will be, this might be too technical for you right now, but Will is right here. Why is his name Will? His name is Will because he's on the weak side of the line of scrimmage. Weak side is that they have a guard and a tackle right here, whereas on this side they have a guard, tackle, and a tight end. So basically, let me simplify a little bit more. This side have more people on it than this side. So this would be Sam, strong side. So you have Mike, Will, and Sam linebackers. But if you want to make it easy, you have middle linebacker, right and left linebacker. So, cornerback job is to stop the receivers. So you have a cornerback on cornerback. Cornerback goes on a receiver. And to be honest, their body types is the same. Cornerback's body types is similar to receiver body types. Linebacker body types is similar to running back's body type. So on and so forth. And then you have the safeties. Their job is to make sure nobody get farther than them on the field. And that's what it is, safeties. Like a safety valve. Their job, and you may have a free safety and a strong safety depending on where the ball is. So this would be the strong safety, this would be the free safety. And they could, flip or what have you. Because I forgot to go over the tight end position. The tight end position, let's go back. Tight end position will be he can either pass or receive the ball, and that means to catch the ball from the quarterback, or he could block. He's in for extra block or to receive the ball. So he's a pretty versatile position. Now going over the numbers on the jerseys of the positions. Quarterbacks traditionally would have numbers 1 through 19. The halfbacks or running backs would have 20 through 49. Fullbacks 20 through 49. Wide receivers would be 80s. Usually after 80s numbers are taken, then it'll be 10 through 19. Tight ends would be 80s. Centers 50s. Guards 60 through 79. And that as well as the tackles 60 through 79. Let me erase that, 60 to 79 as well. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you have the linebackers. Their numbers is in the 50s. The defensive end numbers in the 90s. Defensive tackles in the 90s. And cornerbacks 20 through 49. And safeties 20 through 49. And then also, linebackers as well could be in the 90s. Remember LeVon Kirkland back in the day? He was like 260-pound linebacker. He was in the 300-pound linebacker. He was in the 90s. He was a big guy, 99.